Well, I'm going to be explaining the process. And sometimes it's different things depending on the subject or whether I'm asked to do something. It's not just from my own imagination or process. When I was working for the museum, they would give me projects that seemed impossible at the time until I worked it out. Either it's an illustration or a design or a sculpture or anything like that. One reference was I was asked to do a holiday card, and I have in another portfolio piece. And it took me days and days and days to come up with a concept, but it didn't mean I wasn't working. It just meant that I was trying to think of the best solution. And it ended up, because we had two fighting dinosaurs, I used the dinosaurs, but made it so that they were outside tasting snowflakes instead of fighting like they are on display. But I couldn't use, Kwanzaa or Christmas or Hanukkah or anything like that as a reference because it has to be non-political, and that would make it political. Now, sometimes I do a quick sketch. Sometimes I do all the painting in my brain and then try to put it on the board or paper, and it looks nothing like it because my brain changes constantly and it doesn't really work out that way. Sometimes I do a little tiny sketch, something like this, which was for my last painting I was working on, and it, just enough to tell me what kind of the basics of it, and it would start to grow. Now, even though this is a blank paper or sheet of watercolor paper, I have an idea, just basically. I'm going to do a combination of all different things. So it's going to have flowers and insects and fish and just anything that comes into my mind that's going to be, and it will have kind of a design that's in my brain right now. So that's my plan. So it's going to be an exciting thing because I don't know if anything's going to work, or some things will work and some won't, or I have to spend more time. Now, I noticed that people are so interested in trying to complete a painting in 15 or 20 minutes. I don't understand what the rush is. It's kind of like, okay, well, but if it makes somebody happy, I mean, that's the most important. But for me, it's like I've always wanted to paint where I'm at right now, even when I was a little kid, but couldn't do it. And it meant years and years and practicing and drawing and painting and mistakes and going over, and just a correction thing that people will never see. They only see the process of where I'm at right now. I have hundreds of sketchbooks and paintings that no one will ever see. I put a date on them so I know where I was at back then. Now, another exciting thing is this. At this point in time, it has no value. There is a painting in New York, in the Metropolitan. It's a guy that painted a white canvas white and called it white on white, and it's worth millions. But this is not worth anything except for maybe 10 bucks of paper and some other supplies. But using my brain in my hands and bringing this blank sheet to life and giving it value that some people may want to even buy it or would like a copy of it or whatever, just gives me a little bit of joy. Now, I'm not selling anything anymore, so that is a done deal. Anyway, so I just wanted to go with the process. I know I'm kind of just looking at things, seeing this little art supply thing there. Anyway, just wanted to give you an idea what the process is. Hello, I'm Steve Melendrez, a model maker, illustrator, scientific illustrator, sculptor, design after history museum in Los Angeles. Done a lot of different things, but I'm going to be doing watercolor demonstrations of the techniques I've developed over the years. And it's going to go from a lot of different directions. And also I'm going to be doing videos, I call them video posters for my daughter. So a lot of stuff that I can leave to my daughter about her crazy dad. So I'm taking a lot of different directions, but mainly three. So anyway, that's my introduction that I'm going to attach to everything I'm doing now, so I don't have to repeat this.